Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing my Let's Learn the Art of Tarot series, and we're discussing the Page of Wands. All right, folks. So before I get started, when I started my journey with tarot of learning and growing, I thought it would just be about tarot, but turns out it's learning and growing completely as an individual with tarot, yes, through tarot. But it's my journey of my personal growth and development. I had no idea that it was going to become that. So anyways, the websites that I use for my information are in the description box below. I like the tarotguide.com because it resonated with me, with my story, with everything I had been through. And through my experience of learning and growing and realizing how powerful of a manifester I am, I have begun to provide that information edited because, first off, the realization of how powerful of a manifester I am. Secondly, I have a moral and an ethical obligation to myself as well as to my friends and my family and my coworkers, my relationships, my environments, as well as my viewers. And so I have begun my journey of choosing the best. Okay, so the Page of Wands. I love the tarotguide.com because it offers 5 ways to interpret each card: general, love, money, health, and spirituality. More information than the little book that comes when you buy a deck. So, I guess that's about it. As I think of things, I will let you know. So, general interpretation for the Page of Wands. If this card pops up in your general spread, these are ways this card can be interpreted. What I consider is this being a starting point, a guideline, so to speak. Our intuition takes over after that. So these are not set definitions. This is just one website that I resonated with, that I liked because it offered a greater volume of information. So ways this card can be interpreted: good news, swift news, letters, phone calls, word of mouth, fresh, cheerful, childlike, fun, playful, active, optimistic, full of energy, bright ideas, new exciting plans, creativity, lovable, rogue, charismatic, free thinking, confident, intelligent, extroverted, and fearless. So ways those bullet points can be interpreted: good news coming our way swiftly and in a very short amount of time. This may take the form of calls, texts, DMs, emails, and word of mouth. It signifies having bright ideas about new and exciting plans, thinking big, and finding something we are passionate about. We may be connecting with our inner child and find ourselves feeling very playful and having fun. As a person, court cards, they are indicative of other individuals in our environment. We can embody this energy as well. So it's an indication of us as well as someone in our environment. So as a person, this is a young person, child, or person who is young at heart, who is fresh, cheerful, playful, active, optimistic, and full of energy, full of life. This person will have lots of bright ideas and new and exciting plans. They may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and they may be a bit of a cheeky charmer and a lovable rogue. They're charismatic, free-thinking, confident, intelligent, extroverted, as well as fearless. So this is fresh, exciting energy coming in fast, similar to the Eight of Wands energy with the speed of the energy, okay? This is communication coming in fast, new ideas, downloads coming in fast, uploads, however whatever terminology that you are comfortable with, okay? It is information being received. However, the source, the information, the route the information takes, okay? So, excellent news coming in, folks. Yay. Yay. Woo! Okay, so now the Page of Wands for love. Traditional couples. This is romantic messages and good news coming our way. This is a new wave of passion and playfulness in the relationship. So be prepared for some exciting days and some exciting nights. You and your partner, us and our partner, will be setting off on a travel adventure together or starting some sort of new physical or outdoor activity that will bring fresh excitement to the relationship. Sparks flying in the relationship. So we're finding ourselves having sudden, passionate sessions. If we've been feeling unhappy in the relationship, this card is telling us that it is make it or break it time. We may have initially had an intense connection with our partner, but like always, the initial excitement is wearing off and we're wondering if we're suited. That's okay. It's just that phase of that initial excitement wearing off. It's just the butterflies evening out. That's all it is. If we do believe that the relationship is worth holding on to, avoid being clingy with our partner during this phase. Instead, make time for our own interests to give ourselves and our partner a little bit of space to miss each other. When we do see our partner, try to take it back to basics. Flirt with them. Tease each other. That will reignite the spark. Okay? So now, traditional singles. A new romance is coming our way. Woo! New romances. This whirlwind romance will be fun, flirty, filled with sex, excitement, as well as intensity. This person will worship us, and we can expect plenty of passion from them. However, the relationship may be short-lived, as this person may be a bit of a flirt. So ensure we avoid jealousy and being needy if we desire to keep them interested. Okay? So now, alternative lifestyle individuals in a relationship. This is good news coming our way. A new wave of passion. Like I said, passion and playfulness coming back into the relationship. Exciting days, exciting nights. Potentially going on a trip together. And, doing more things like thinking outside of the box, right? So maybe hiking together, outdoor activities. Sparks flying in the relationship. So sudden passionate sessions. Now, if we've been feeling unhappy in the relationship, this may be make it or break it time. Okay? And that's okay. Every relationship, whether it's traditional or alternative lifestyle, may face a crossroads. And that's okay. Because that allows for reflection. That allows for, am I in alignment with where it is that I want this relationship to go? Is this individual, gonna go the distance with me? Right? So it allows for some reflection time, which is beautiful. Beautiful, because that's, okay, this fresh, exciting energy, woo! It's all fun and it's exciting and we can get caught up in it. And it allows for us, like I said, to take a step back for some reflection. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Because we want these connections to go the distance with us. Okay? So if we believe that the relationship is worth holding on to, again, avoid being clingy. Instead, make time for ourselves. Make time for ourselves and allow, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So put a little bit of distance in. Since we know it's coming, let's just go ahead and start distancing ourselves properly, right? Avoid playing games. We're not playing games. We're taking time out for self-care. We're reading. We are meditating more. We are focusing on ourself, however that resonates. So when these moments occur, let's just accept them. Let's work with these energies instead of avoiding the energies and fighting the energies. That's being clingy. That's being needy. That is when the green-eyed monsters rear their ugly heads, right? Jealousy, things of that nature. And those are the moments where we can reflect and say, hey, is this going to go the distance? Is this really a connection that will take my relationship and my other connections to greater levels? And how we do that is by focusing on us. Because these personal reflection moments are what provide us with clarity, seeing clearly. So, when we do see our partner again, take it back to basics. Flirt with them, tease them. And that will bring the spark back into it. Because think about it. When the butterflies, start to, become few and far between, it happens on both sides. So by flirting, by teasing, by doing those basic beginning dating habits, that communicates physically that we're still interested, that we think it's worth it. That's all we can do. Now, alternative lifestyle singles, a new romance coming our way, right? And for alternative lifestyle couples, this is a new connection. Now, what I'm getting from this is our partnership, our kings, our queens, they're rock solid. What I'm getting from this is these new connections. That's where we may wonder if we're suited for these new connections. If these new connections are suited for us as well as our kings, for us as well as our queens. That's what I'm getting from this. So, again, avoid being clingy. New connections, avoid being clingy. Allow the partnership to grow and build. And with the partnership creating a solid foundation, then once the solid foundation is set and solidified, then that's when, if this new outside connection is still there and still interested, then that's one of the ways that we'll know that, you know what? They understand. They respect my connection. They respect my king. They've shown me that they respect me as well as my king. And they've shown me that they understand jealousy. And they're not willing to play jealousy games. They avoid jealousy. They avoid third-party behavior. They avoid that drama. That's how we'll know if this connection is a solid one for us and our kings, speaking as a female. For us and our queens, speaking as a masculine energy. So, this person, this new connection will worship us, and we can expect plenty of passion from them. Now, short-lived, right? What burns fast, unfortunately, sometimes fizzles out just as fast. That's okay. We understand the process. We understand the ups and the downs. And that's the difference. That's the difference between a connection that will go the distance and a connection that respects our partnership and a connection that avoids gossip and third-party behaviors and drama. They understand because they're also looking for solid connections as well. That's the difference. So whether we're alternative lifestyle couples, whether we're alternative lifestyle singles, new passionate connections are coming in. And we will see in the down times how these connections will benefit our partnerships, will benefit our kings, will benefit our queens. Understanding, this is when we see where respect comes into play. This is where we have that time to reflect and see, do they really understand and honor and value my partnership? Do they really understand that my partner is not going anywhere? And that, do they really understand the benefit of being in a connection like this? Or are they just playing games with us and enjoying the company and enjoying the moment, which is fair. We're all in different places at different times. Zero judgment. However, that's the opposite of what we're looking for. An elevator partner, a rotating door partner. We're looking for someone solid and stable, and someone who honors and values our connection and our kings and our queens, and sees the value in being connected in the relationship. So this is actually a valuable time for reflection. When we take a step back, when we give space to miss each other, when we focus on our own interests and our own wants and needs, like hiking, meditating, self-care, running errands, things of that nature, okay? Again, it's the opposite of playing games. It's the opposite of third-party behavior. It's the opposite of, I'm going to pull myself away and go see someone else so that they'll miss me. It's the opposite of all of that. That's childishness. That's third-party behavior. And that's the opposite of what it is we're looking for. We're looking for someone who respects us, for someone who worships us. Because again, we offer the same things that we ask for. So, alternative lifestyle singles, new connections are coming. And again, these reflective moments are valuable, because that's when we will see how the other individual handles this moment and time and separation. We'll see their maturity or their lack of maturity. And that's how we'll know whether we wish to move forward or whether we wish to let that go and allow for something bigger and better to come in. More kings. Okay. Oh, well, yes. So now, money. This is being in the early stages of thinking and starting, being in the early stages of looking for a job, okay? That's what this indicates for money. Now, it also is an indication of the new job, project, or business that we are very excited about. So make sure we have thought through our new venture, okay? We want to avoid rushing in. That's Page of Wands in reverse. Avoiding, not thinking things through. Cards are cycles. This is, okay, so for me, tarot cards are cycles, reverse, upright. It's a cycle, it's a learning process. So for me, Page of Wands in reverse is the beginning of the cycle. The upright is the end of the cycle. We are learning, right? But no buts. However, I'm a powerful manifester. So I've already been through all of this energy. The last thing I'm going to do is manifest and verbalize this energy for myself again or for you guys. We're working smarter, not harder. So this is also an indication of work-related travel. If we've been awaiting to hear the outcome of a job application or a promotion we've applied for, this card is a good omen. So financially, our finances are going well, as it indicates good financial news, an abundance of money and gifts coming our way, and us receiving exciting news as well. Exciting news regarding investment opportunities coming our way. Remember, think things through, do our research. Always, always, always consult your financial advisor. Now, with this influx of abundance and money, don't spend it. Avoid spending it all in one shop. Put some money aside for the future. Remember, tithe 10%, save 20%, and then sit on it before we spend it. Sit. Really plan. Really think things through, because we've been, personally, I have gone through business ventures where I thought I was doing the best thing in the best order. And then as I got through the process, I realized, oh, it's a learning process for me. Okay. When I bought shirts to have shirts printed for my tarot, right? I washed them first. No, don't wash them. I didn't know that, right? Page of Wands in reversed energy. I told you, I've already been there. I'm not verbalizing that on my viewers and my family members and my coworkers and my work environments and my religious and my spiritual environments and my fellowship environments. I refuse to verbalize that. Moral and ethical obligation. So, put some money aside for the future. Again, tithe 10%. And if we are unaffiliated with a religious organization, then tithe 10% to a local charity, one that supports the poor, the sick, the children, the military, the veterans, the public servants, as well as animals. Okay? Then save 20% of that money. And then sit on the rest of it until you know what it is you want to do. And then once you have the idea of how you want to utilize that money, research it, ask questions, talk to people before you move forward. I'm telling you, learn from my experiences. We're working smarter, not harder. Okay? So money. Now, regarding health, this is an indication of needing to take action to improve our health or just to get up and get moving. This may be in the form of starting a new exercise regime, improving our diet by starting a healthy eating plan, or just generally being more proactive about our health and fitness overall, okay? This card is a bringer of exciting news and a plan of action. So it is a good omen if we've been awaiting test results or news about our health. Okay, so good omens, positive in the best way results, because not all positive indicators on tests are the best news to receive. This is talking about receiving the best news, okay? The best news for test results, the best news about our health, okay? So let's be mindful, okay? I have a workout routine and I've slacked on it a little bit, even though I got back into it, but then I got busy with work and cleaning houses, and that's a physical activity. That's a physical job. Now, since I slacked on my workout, being more proactive about my health and fitness. Things have been occurring this week as I'm making more time in my schedule to be social, that means eating out a little more. Well, on a raw diet, that means I'm eating salads as I eat out. However, not every opportunity to eat out has a salad as an option. So I have to be more mindful about the portions and about the selections that I make when salads are the opposite of an option for me. Okay? Things of that nature. So if we do not have an exercise routine, then this is saying, hey, let's get one. And look for one with modified exercises. Substitutions are perfectly acceptable. Every time I start a new routine, I'm aware of my health and my physical capabilities. So I do modified versions of all the exercises. I am the opposite of a physical trainer. Some advice I received was for push-ups. Lean, stand like in your kitchen, right? Stand and lean on your countertop, like at a 45-degree angle, 65-degree angle, something, and do them that way. It's easier than doing them on my knees. And when my workout routine is a lot of different push-ups, right? So there's regular push-ups. There's tricep push-ups where your shoulders are, your arms are in closer. There's diamond push-ups. There's all these different kind of push-ups. So if I'm constantly on my knees, guess what? My knees get bruised. Or rug burn from being on my knees all the time, from doing the push-ups. So substitutions being acceptable, standing in my kitchen and doing push-ups from my kitchen counter avoids soreness of my knees, avoids all sorts of things. And it gives me confidence because I'm capable of doing more push-ups. I'm capable of doing more push-ups standing on my feet than I would be if I were doing them on my knees. See, little things like that. Substitutions are acceptable. So what this is saying is get started. And it's okay to start with modified versions of the exercises because eventually our strength will build and then we'll be more confident to attempt the actual exercise in and of itself, if that makes sense, right? So eating, let's really look at it. Again, I have been making myself more available socially, and eating is a social activity. So being more mindful of my diet, right? Because I'm still working on my weight goal. I'm close, folks. I'm not there yet, but I'm close. So with the introduction of these new social activities, being mindful of my goal at the same time is important. So now, spirituality. This is we are about to take a new direction on our spiritual path. This is an exciting new phase of exploration and discovery that awaits us. We can learn all we want. We can look into new things all we want to. That's how we learn and how we grow and how we develop, by trying new things. And then, from there, again, the reflective moments, right? Kind of like the romance message. Trying things, then taking a step back and reflecting on them and seeing, does this follow my morals? Does this follow my ethics? Does this follow what I believe and what I think and what I feel to be true in my heart? There is zero wrong with exploring, with exploration. So this is beautiful. We have all these options available to us spiritually. Okay, so take it from a religious aspect. Maybe we are looking for a new congregation. Maybe we're looking for a new church. Maybe we're looking for a new location, right? So think about it in a religious aspect, separated from spirituality, even though personally, I believe they're one and the same. It's my personal belief. I'm entitled to that. And I understand that not everybody thinks and feels the same way. So in a religious aspect, in a religious context, could be as simple as looking for a new location, looking for a new church. Maybe you are even changing denominations, right? Possibility. A new direction in your spiritual path, changing denominations, a new direction in your religious path, however that resonates for you folks. So this is new, exciting energy. This is beautiful things. We have lots of opportunities, and thinking smart, working smart instead of hard. We're researching. We are looking into them. We are taking those moments of reflection and learning from them and growing from them and using them as decisive moments for our crossroads. To me, that's what the Page of Wands is all about. Excellent news coming, excellent prospects, excellent ideas, new jobs, and ensuring that we are taking the proper time to give our due diligence to ourselves as well as to others. All right, folks, I'll see you next week. Bye.